to Ananda Yoga for the chakras. We're going to focus on a flow of energy as we move through our practice. Not to get too much into the chakras, but just as a way of basic introduction or review. The chakras are energy centers in the body. There are 6 or 7 as far as the yogi is concerned, and they fall along the course of the spine. So the first chakra is at the coccyx, the second chakra is at the sacral center, the third at the lumbar, and so on at the heart, the throat, and the spiritual eye. There's also the crown chakra. We won't focus on that as much here today. So as we move through our asana practice, I'll ask you to focus on these individual energy centers in the body. And this isn't such an esoteric thing. The chakras are really associated with our attitudes, with our frame of mind, and we can use our yoga practice, our pranayama, our breath, our postures, and other techniques, our affirmations, to help uplift our energies through these energy centers, through the spine, for a higher state of awareness, a higher consciousness, experience of peace, of joy, of energy. Let's get started. Come into Tadasana, standing mountain pose, feet hip width apart, lengthen up nice and tall through the spine, close the eyes and take a few deep breaths. Already I want you to tune in to the chakras. Simple as it is, bring your attention along the base of the spine, again upwards to the sacral center, around the reproductive organs, the lumbar, the heart center, the throat center, and the spiritual eye. Inhale deeply through the nose and feel a flow of energy with the breath, rising up on the inhale, relaxing down on the exhale. Feel like it's flowing through the spine, through these energy centers. Close the eyes and breathe deeper here. Inhale, expand the belly. Let's do full yogic breath. Expand the chest on the inhale, and then soften the chest and soften the belly. Breathe like this a few times and feel the flow of energy through the spine as you breathe. Deep, full yogic breath. And let's warm up the body a bit further, still with this flow of energy. Same inhale breath. Now sweep the hands up the body. You can open the eyes as you like here. Reach tall through the fingertips. Exhale, sweep the hands down the body, down the spine, through the energy centers. Inhale up, lengthen, lift the energy, lift through the arms. Exhale down, soften, relax, fold. Just do this a few times through moving and breathing together gracefully here as a flow of energy through the body, through the breath, and through the spine, through those energy centers or chakras. As we move consciously here, just 1 or 2 more breaths here as we practice Dirga Pranayam or full yogic breath. The next inhale, sweep the arms all the way up the body, reach nice and tall, and encircle the arms down. Relax at sides, and pause for a breath. Once again, keep your awareness inward as we move through the asanas. Pay attention to the spine, to these energy centers, as I'll direct you. Let's start with Utkatasana now, our first proper pose. Same feet hip width apart position now for chair pose. Inhale, sweep the arms up in front. Keep the palms up and come on the balls of the feet. Soften the shoulders. Take a breath here and just hold your breath for a moment as you sit back into kind of a high squat position. Now let the breath flow. You can exhale, let the breath flow. Try to keep the spine nice and straight so you're not leaning forward. And focus on the first chakra, root center, right at the base of the spine. Feel strength emanating there, steadiness of body, of mind. Feel the strength of the legs, like it's coming from that energy at the base of the spine. Keep the breath and mind steady. The shoulders soft here, the arms and fingers soft. Even as you're active, find softness in the body and relaxation, and mentally affirm, my body is no burden. It is light as air. Keep the strength of the legs going here and come into the second phase if it's comfortable for the knees and the spine. Lower down slowly. Still feel that first chakra, base of the spine, with strength here, palms upturned on the thighs. Spine nice and straight. Once again, steady breath, steady mind. Keep the mental affirmation and feeling. My body is no burden. It is light as air. That strength of the root chakra, base of the spine. 1 more breath here in chair pose or powerful pose. Inhale, sweep the arms up now. As you come up out of the pose, circle the arms down and pause in Tadasana. Take a few breaths, close the eyes. Even as you lift the gaze gently upwards, pay attention to the base of the spine. That first chakra, or root chakra as it's known. Qualities of strength, of stability, of peace emanating from that first chakra in the spine. Open the eyes now for the next pose. Still focus on the first chakra as we go into Vrikasana, the tree pose. Shift the weight to the left leg. I'll mirror you. Open the hip from the right hip, open to the side. Place the foot on the calf, the inner thigh. If you need balance, support here, keep the toes on the floor. Any position, inhale, sweep the arms overhead. Join the palms together and soften the shoulders. Lengthen up through the spine, through that standing leg. Feel the first chakra. Again, strength and stability in the standing leg, but rising up through the whole spine. Lift the gaze and feel the breath once more as a flow of energy moving through the body, upward through the spine. As you breathe through the nose, focus mentally and silently affirm, I am calm, I am poised. Excellent affirmation for the first chakra. Calmness and peace of mind. Just a couple more breaths here in tree pose. First chakra, awareness. I am calm, I am poised. Inhale to release now, reaching tall. Circle the arms down and relax the right leg down. Back to Tadasana. Pause for a breath. The next breath, shift your awareness from the first chakra up to the second chakra, just around the inner thighs and the reproductive organs. Bring your awareness there at the sacral center. Element of water associated with second chakra, fluidity and grace of movement and mind. Shift the weight to the right leg for the other side. Open through the left hip now. Again, position of your choice. Toes on the floor for support, the calf, or the full pose here with the foot at the inner thigh. Inhale, sweep the arms up once again. Now focus on the second chakra. Subtle shift in awareness. Same asana, other side. Gaze lifted, right leg strong. Keep the knee soft anytime the leg is straight, but keep that standing leg or foot pressing into the floor so you're dynamic in your standing asanas. Let the breath flow smoothly. Now shift your awareness to a flow of energy, a flow of grace. As I said, the second chakra, feel a fluidity of balance here. The whole body in this dynamic state of balance, of effort and ease, the breath flowing. Keep the mind focused through the gaze, through the steady breath. Mentally affirm once again, I am calm, I am poised. Awareness of the second chakra at the sacral region, the lower spine. One more breath here. I am calm, I am poised. Inhale now to release, lengthen the spine, and circle the arms down, lower the left leg back to Tadasana, standing tall. Relax and be still. Keep your awareness at the second chakra. Even as you lift the gaze upwards, just be still and relax the body to heighten your awareness. Continue to focus here at the second chakra. Step the feet out nice and wide for Prasarita Padottanasana. Excellent pose to physically feel the openness across the hips and inner thighs. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, long spine. Come part way down for 2 breaths only here. Lengthen through the whole spine. Feel openness through the hips and thighs. And now as you inhale, lengthen and exhale forward. Hands to the feet or the floor. You can gently rest hands on ankles. Any comfortable position. Relax the head all the way down. And once again, tune into the openness across the lower spine especially, and down through the length of the spinal column. Let the breath flow smoothly through the nose And feel a flow of energy once more from the base of the spine, first and second chakra, opening, awakening energy there, flowing upwards to the brain and to the spiritual eye at the point between the eyebrows. Relax the breath, the body, and mind together as you mentally affirm, I relax and cast aside all mental burdens. A few more breaths here, openness in the low back and that second chakra region. Feel a flow of energy. I relax and cast aside all mental burdens, using the affirmations to awaken to a higher state of mind. Now inhale to release, bend the knees gently if you need to, reach the arms out and lengthen up tall. Good. Exhale and relax the arms down, step the feet in and just stand tall. So again, focus on a flow of graceful movement, of energy, breath as you move through your asana practice. And just use these brief pauses to center your awareness, uplift your gaze and your mind together, just to breathe and relax the body. Okay, open the eyes with the next breath. Let's come into Virabhadrasana, a dynamic warrior's pose. Step the feet out nice and wide once again. Now let's shift the awareness from the second up to the third chakra at the navel center or lumbar spine. And let's turn the left foot out. I'll be your mirror 90 degrees so it's straight out from that back leg or that back right foot. The heel would intersect the center of the back foot. Take a nice deep lunge position, opening through the hips once again. Now focus on the third chakra. As you inhale, bring the arms out to sides and turn the gaze over the left arm. Focused out past the fingertips. Keep the spine nice and tall and keep the legs strong. Feel a powerful energy now emanating from the third chakra, the navel center. Element of fire associated there, and willpower, enthusiasm. Feel fire also of inner joy burning from within. As you mentally affirm, I joyfully manifest the power of God. Feel that energy and joy flowing through you with the breath. A few moments more as you breathe steady and powerful in warrior pose, Virabhadrasana 2. So focus that third chakra. Now inhale, straighten the left leg, reach through the arms and relax down. You can step the feet in a bit or keep them wide as you wish. Relax the body and lengthen up through the spine to pause between sides. Keep awareness on that powerful energy of the third chakra, the plexus or navel center. And again, visualize or feel an energy or fire burning there, energizing the body and mind through our yoga practice. Take a nice wide stance once again. Now it's the right foot turned out, directly out from the center of the left foot. Nice deep lunge once more through that right hip. And inhale, arms straight up from the shoulders out to sides. Keep the neck long as you turn the gaze out past the right hand. And let the breath flow smoothly once again. Feel the energy of third chakra once more. Power, energy, and joy. Feel it radiate through the body, through the limbs, through the mind. As you breathe steadily, keep reaching through those fingertips. Keep reaching across the chest, shoulders relaxed, spine and legs strong here. Keep the breath flowing. Mentally affirm, I joyfully manifest the power of God. Take one more breath here. Strength and energy at third chakra. Inhale to release. Straighten the right leg and step the feet in once again, standing tall and relaxed in Tadasana, mountain pose, with awareness, with concentration. So we hone our awareness of the chakras. Very natural awakening of energy through the spine, drawing it up to the point between the eyebrows, the spiritual eye. Feel a sense of joy, sense of awakening energy in our yoga practice. Okay, open the eyes and now come down to seated position. You can kneel in Vajrasana if it's comfortable, or sit cross-legged. We'll use this as an asana just for a moment here. Close the eyes. To our energizing, awakening standing practice. Still focus just a bit longer on the third chakra, the navel center. As you sit with a straight spine, relax the body. Visualize that fire burning at the third chakra, now in stillness and relaxation, directed upwards to the point between the eyebrows. Just let the breath flow naturally through the nose. And just take a moment longer in silence here. Feel that awakening energy and joy through our yoga practice within. As you meditate just a moment longer here, mentally affirm, in stillness, I touch my inner strength. In stillness, I touch my inner strength. One more breath here. Let's open the eyes and continue our journey upwards through the chakras with Bhujangasana, the cobra or snake pose. Come forward onto the mat in a prone position. The hands just alongside the chest, fingertips near the tops of the shoulders. Draw the legs and feet in nice and tight. Keep them real active and firm from the buttocks through the legs. Now, as you inhale, lift the chest, lift the head. Feel the strength of the lower back. Really lift you up through the whole spine, keeping little weight or pressure in the hands. Lift the gaze now. Let the breath guide you upwards. A simple but powerful pose. Still feel the third chakra. And then really all the lower chakras, first, second, and third, energizing, lifting your awareness, your energy up the spine. See if you can lift a bit higher through the chest, through the spine. Just a couple more breaths here and mentally affirm, I rise joyfully to meet each new opportunity. Feel that affirmation in the mind. I rise joyfully to meet each new opportunity. Inhale to lengthen now as you slowly release. And relax the arms down and the head to one side. Pause to relax deeply for a few breaths here. Closing the eyes, breathe into the lower back and relax the body. Feel that awakening of energy in the body, in the mind, here in stillness. One more breath and press up to seated position. Next we'll practice Sasamgasana. So I'll show you from the side, and as you come into child's pose, grasp the heels from behind. The fingers on the inside of the feet, thumbs on the outside. Draw your awareness as we move in this pose from the third chakra up to the heart center. Then inhale, breath, pull on the heels. Exhale and roll your weight forward into the head. Not a lot of weight, but some light pressure on the crown of the head. Grasp those heels tightly and pull through the arms. This dynamic stretch on the spine. Let the breath flow here. And see if you can tuck that head in nice and tight. In hare pose. Feel a stretch through the spine. Feel an opening through the back of the heart, the upper spine and chest. Stretching and compressing through the front side of the body. Breathe deeply here. Just a few moments more. Mentally affirm, I am master of my energy. I am master of myself. Stretching that spine. One more breath. Relaxing back to child's pose now. Relax the arms down, head down in Balasana. Child's pose. Still feel the heart open, but relaxed deeply here. Take a few extra breaths and relax the hips, the shoulders and arms soften. Just breathe in child's pose. Feel this awakening energy, not only in the active yoga practice, but in deep relaxation, in stillness. Feel the heart open through the front and backside. We turn our attention to the heart center now. Okay, take an inhale breath and press up to seated position. We'll practice Ustrasana, the feet hip width apart. Bring the hands to the base of the spine for camel pose. Again, focus on the heart center. Easy to do as we open through the chest and the upper spine. The fingertips in towards the tailbone. Push the hips forward. Lengthen the spine with an inhale breath. And lengthen through the back of the neck. Stay here if you prefer. You can lower one hand at a time to the heels as you're ready, but keep those hips pressing forward. The thighs should remain vertical. Lengthen through the whole spine. Lift through the chest. Once more, feel the heart opening, not just physically, but feel an energy of opening through the heart center, the fourth chakra, center of compassion, of divine love. Mentally affirm, with calm faith, I open to thy light. With calm faith, I open to thy light. One more breath here, long spine, opening the heart. Inhale to release, support the low back as needed, reaching arms up and relaxing down into seated position once more. Relax the body, sit tall, take a few breaths, center, lift your energy, lift your awareness. And with the next breath, open the eyes. Sit on the buttocks now as we prepare for Ardha Matsyendrasana, the half spinal twist. For this pose, start bending the left leg. I won't be your mirror now. Tuck the right foot in, or rather, let's see here. Start by bending the left leg and crossing it over the right foot. How about that? Tuck the right foot in towards the buttocks. Heel nice and tight towards that left hip. Hug that left knee in and bring the left hand to the base of the spine. Feel the heart open again as we focus on the fourth chakra. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, twist. Keep the head and neck nice and long, lifted here as you twist. Actively lengthen the spine. Use that left hand for support to keep the spine tall. Breathe through the nose. Keep the breath flowing. Keep the energy flowing. As you twist, feel the heart open. Again, physically lengthen and twist. Feel the energy of the heart expand with the breath. Consciously direct it outwards in the spirit of love. Mentally affirm, I radiate love and goodwill to soul friends everywhere. From the heart center, expand. One more breath. Lengthen and twist. And inhale to release. Lengthen. As you rotate back to center, come into hero's pose if it's comfortable, crossing the knees and sitting tall, or in any comfortable seated position. Just pause for a couple breaths in stillness, in concentration. Okay, we'll switch the legs now for the other side. Uncrossing legs, tuck the left foot in now towards the left heel and cross the right foot over the knee. Once more, use the right hand behind the body for support. Hug that right knee, leg in tight. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, twist. Keep the spine tall. Let the breath flow as best you can in the twist. In and out through the nose, lifting the heart, opening and expanding through the heart center, fourth chakra. Once more, engaging the mind, mentally affirm, I radiate love and goodwill to soul friends everywhere. Feel the quality of expansion through the heart and mind. Couple more breaths. I radiate love and goodwill to soul friends everywhere. Keep lengthening and twisting through the spine. Now inhale to release, sitting tall, and rotate back to center. Come back to hero's pose or seated comfortably and sit nice and tall. Pause to breathe and feel the breath expand once again through the heart center, through the body and mind, as we awaken energy through our Ananda yoga for the chakras practice. One more breath here. And open the eyes. We'll shift our awareness now from the heart center up to the fifth chakra, subtle energy center in the throat. Let's come into Adho Mukha Svanasana next, classic yoga pose. Come into a kneeling position and then onto all fours with the hands under shoulders and knees under hips. And then just walk your hands about one length forward so that they're under the crown of the head. Tuck the toes in and inhale. Lift the hips up and press into downward facing dog. The hands are shoulder width, the feet are hip width. Broaden the shoulders and lengthen the spine. You can relax the head down. Keep lifting through the hips and press through the heels. Doesn't matter if they reach the mat, but feel a nice long opening through the spine, through the backs of the legs, especially into the head now and neck as you breathe and feel this expansion, not only of the body, of the breath, but of the mind. So you move upwards in our awareness through the spine. Keep the breath flowing. Feel strength from the base of the spine upwards, fluidity, energy, awareness and expansion now from the throat center, fifth chakra, calm awareness and expansion. Just a couple more breaths here in downward dog. Mentally affirm now, calmness radiates from every fiber of my being. Calmness radiates from every fiber of my being. Feel the strength of the arms now. Lengthen the spine. One more breath. And slowly lower to the knees first. And then back to child's pose as you wish, with arms extended or back to sides. Pause for a few breaths here in relaxation, in awareness, in child's pose. And with the next breath, press up to seated position. Continue to focus our awareness upwards in the spine. The next pose is Sarvangasana, shoulder stand. I really recommend that you use a blanket or a cushion of some kind to support the curvature of the neck in this pose. You can use different things, but preferably something flat to support the back as opposed to a typical rounded pillow or cushion. When you lay back onto your blanket to sit up for a shoulder stand, your shoulders should fall 2 to 3 inches from the top fold of your blanket or your cushion here. The legs straight, bring the arms alongside the body and press up, rolling through the spine. Engage the shoulders by clasping the hands and just walking them underneath you for support. And then bring the hands to the spine, walking them up the back, and come into as straight of a position as you can with the legs above the hips, the shoulders, and the compression of the chin to the chest. Let the breath flow here. Soften the feet. Lengthen upwards through the whole body, even as you relax in this powerful asana, Sarvangasana, the queen of all yoga poses. Let the breath flow smoothly here as best you can. Feel the flow of energy powerfully now through the spine, into the throat, center, into the head and brain. And mentally affirm, God's peace now floods my being. Couple more breaths here in shoulder stand. God's peace now floods my being. To release the pose, bend the knees, support your back, and slowly come out. You can roll the length of the spine down and relax on your back. Remove the cushion or blanket from beneath you if you like. And just pause for a few breaths here. Relaxing in classic Shavasana or corpse pose. And let's relax into a little longer, deep relaxation here. If you choose to use a blanket to support the back or a bolster under the legs, just relax the length of the body down. You may even wish to cover yourself with a light blanket. For Shavasana, the corpse pose, very important to relax the body deeply after our yoga practice in the active asanas. Close the eyes. We'll use a technique to relax the whole body. Take an inhale breath in and tense the entire body, squeezing through the fists and legs, torso, and then exhale and relax everything. And do that 2 more times. Inhale to tense everything, and then exhale to relax and cast out all tension. 1 more time, tensing the inhale and relaxing everything on the exhale. The palms upturned. Let the feet relax and fall out to the sides. Close the eyes and relax the whole body. Pay attention to your breath. In and out through the nose without controlling it. Keep your gaze gently directed upwards now to the spiritual eye. The 6th chakra, this essential point of concentration for the yogi, the seat of will, of joy, of higher awareness, known as the spiritual eye. Let's take a minute here in deep relaxation. Feel a deep sense of peace through the entire body, through the energy centers or chakras in the spine, through the mind, and at the spiritual eye. Mentally affirm, bones, muscles, movement, I surrender now. Anxiety, elation, depression, churning thoughts, all these I give into the hands of peace. Take a few moments in silence as to absorb your body and mind in that deep state of peace. And now with the breath, gently bring your awareness to the body. Take a longer Shavasana as you wish in your own practice. As you breathe deeply now, just gently move or stretch the body and gradually press up to a seated position. And we'll close our practice with a brief meditation, bringing our awareness back to the chakras. Come into a comfortable seated position and sit nice and tall. Close your eyes and lift your gaze upwards to the point between the eyebrows, that sixth chakra, the spiritual eye, and feel through your yoga practice this awakened energy, awareness of the energy centers and the spine. Feel a sense of peace or joy blossoming through the heart and mind, focused at the point between the eyebrows. In this very brief meditation, now listen to these words from Paramahansa Yogananda about the spiritual eye from his book, his writings, Whispers from Eternity. Open my inner eye, O fountain of light, that I may behold thee in the dance of myriad-hued atoms. Burst open the doors of space, that I may see thee behind the mists of the illusion of matter. Thou dost hide behind the walls of thy brilliant cosmic rays. Open the portals, that I may see thee everywhere. Just a moment in silence as we meditate on these words of inner awareness and awakening. And to close our practice, join the hands over the heart, with eyes closed still and gaze lifted. And join me in closing, chanting Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.